So your scanning's going well then. You scan an object like this in feature mode, you know how to fuse it, you know how to mesh it, and you know how to export it to print it off. Now though, you want to go a little bit further and you want to learn how to scan all the way around. And when I say all the way around, I don't just mean this way, I mean this way to get the base in. So how do you scan it on the bit it was standing on? If that tutorial's for you, stick around and I'll show you how to do it. Hello, I'm Charlie and welcome back to my channel. As I said in the introduction, today I'm going to show you how to scan the bear. The policeman bear with his police dog. I'm going to show you how to scan it all the way around. I'm going to show you how to scan the base as well. Now then, there are a few ways to do this. One of the main ways to do it would be to take two scans and join them together, but there's an easier one. I'm going to cover doing two scans and joining them together in a future tutorial, but in this one, I'm going to show you the easy way. And that's basically the scan, delete, move and repeat. So I'm going to scan it, I'm going to delete the bits that I don't want, I'm going to move it, and I'm going to repeat. So scan, delete, move and repeat. So just give me a second to set up then, and I'm going to talk you through it in easy to digest chunks. So at the time of recording this video, Creality Scan is at 4.1.7. What I like to do when I'm scanning things, as I've said before, on a turntable, is to lift it off the ground. So a little bit of plasticine there then, just to lift it up. I think it just makes it easier. So let's start a new project then. I'm going to be scanning in normal, medium, geometry tracking. Okay, so I'm going to start tracking then. I should be speeding this up as we go along. I'm going to make sure that I'm getting most of the body in. That's one revolution done. Move down his body. As you can see, I'm getting the plasticine in as well, and I'm getting some of the base in. But I'm just trying to get as much detail as I can in the bottom section. Let's pause that and have a look how we're doing. What we do now then is, let's finish that scan. And as you can see, I've got a lot of the base. I'm missing stuff underneath his arm there. I'm missing stuff on the base, obviously. Missing stuff underneath his legs there and underneath his coat. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to tidy this scan up, get rid of the junk at the bottom. A feature that was brought into Creality Scan 4.1.7 was this feature here, which is basically connected components. And when you select that, what it does is, if you click on something now, so like the bear for instance, it then shows you everything that's connected. So all the pixels, all the point clouds that are actually connected, it selects them. So as you can see by zooming in at the bottom, that bit of plasticine at the bottom is not connected. And neither is that junk for the turntable. So if I now go to invert selection, it selects all the junk and leaves the bear as he is. So I can delete that. And that's an easy way then of getting rid of all the junk. We need to now continue with this scan. So save it. Now I've got to turn him over. So dead crude. Flip him over and stand him up on the plasticine there with his head. If I now go to continue scanning and point the scanner at something that it knows, like the front of him for instance, something that's feature rich, and as you can see it's all gone green. So if I continue to scan now and then start to come up and rotate, I can then get the base in. And now as you can see now the scanner is back at this angle, but because the item has flipped over 180 degrees, I should be getting in now everything that I sort of missed on the first one. Underneath his armpit for instance, underneath his legs. Now what you want to try and do now, because we've flipped it over and we've already got the top of his head, what we don't want to do now is get too much of the plasticine in. Because if we get the plasticine in now, we're going to ruin the scan. So we want to go all the way around and try not to come down too far, because the top of his head is good. So all the way around for another revolution, and then I'm going to stop it and have a look where we are. Okay, so as you can see there now, I've got the base in, perfect. I'm getting stuff in underneath his coat, it's all looking good. And I've been careful enough now not to get the plasticine in on top of his head. But as this is a tutorial and we're trying to learn, let me show you what happens if you do get the plasticine in. So, point the scanner back at the item and continue the scan. So, we're scanning, we're going all the way around and we're trying not to go too low. But let's just say we did. Oh dear. I've got too low now then, and I've got the plasticine in. What am I going to do? So I've got the plasticine in there then, and it's all stuck to him. So what am I going to do? First of all, I'm going to finish the scan. That plasticine's definitely stuck to him, isn't it? Let's just double check. Let's go to connected components, click on him. Yeah, the plasticine's continued at the top. First of all, let's invert the selection and delete that just to get rid of the base on the top there. We could painstakingly pick it out, but the easiest way to do it now is to basically just chop it off. Dead crude, but let's just chop it off. Let's go to the rectangle select and let's just chop the top of his head off. And what have we got now? We've chopped the plasticine off, but we've also chopped the top of his head off. Let's put him back on his legs. Put him so the front's facing the scanner. Ready to start again. Click on continue scanning. Point it at something that's going to be recognised easily. Start the scanning. See if it'll pick him up. There he is. Picked him up. Come up to the top. And let's do a revolution round then. And let's repair the top of his head. So the top of his head and his ears. Let's just make sure we've repaired that. Come underneath a little bit just to get underneath his hat. Just continue this revolution. And let's stop it and have a look where we are. Okay, so let's finish that. Clear up this junk again. I love this connected components feature. Click on the bear. Invert the selection. Delete it. Save it. And there we are. We've got the base in. We've got him in. And that should now have completed him. So if we go to Fusion, as we learned before, let's just make this 0.3, just for speed. Noise removal, 50%, as I always like to have it, and apply. And there we have it then, the bear is fused, ready to be meshed. As you can see, it's come out okay. Got a little bit of something floating by his ear hole, there, look. But that could be shifted quite quickly. Let's have a look at the bottom of him. Yeah, that's coming okay. Underneath him is scanned okay then, because we obviously turned it upside down and got it from both angles. Okay, so let's get rid of that little bit of floating junk on the top then. Connected components. Invert selection. There's his look. Delete. Save. So now we can mesh him then. Mesh processing. Now this would need 2 million triangles to do this. We'll just put it on 1 million so we can now put it to Mesh Mixer and have a quick look at it. There he is done. Export the model to the desktop, making sure it's an STL file. And there we can see we've got the little bear and the base all scanned. That's come out really well actually, hasn't it? And remember when we got the plasticine on top of his head? There's no signs of that now because we just basically chopped his head off and then rescanned it. And because the tracking is so good on this Otter Lite, it repaired it well. Perfect. So there you go then. What did we learn in this tutorial? We learned how to scan the bear, not just around the outside of him, but the base as well. Dead easy, dead simple. Just remember, if you do get something in that you don't want in, stop the scan, finish it, chop it off, put it back on there and continue. And you can do that as many times as you want until you get a good scan. Dead easy. I hope you found this useful and I hope you'll be able to use this method in your scanning, and I'm sure it will come out as good as that. Please subscribe for more tutorials on this nature. Until the next time, thanks for watching.